Okay, so even I myself, to be able to overcome the how are people going to perceive me with the stories that I have to share or the things that I have learned through my own. I had to learn to realize that there's actually, I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to put another one right here too. I'm going to show the scale of emotions and how they're interconnected with ourselves. If you watch the video before, previous two videos previous to this one, I'm going to be able to talk about, you're going to be able to see how other people talk about how our blood is connected and how they affect us. And then I have gathered, like, oh my God, I'm so grateful that God and the universe has sent me this information, because I started noticing that I'm very emotional. And a lot of people think that our emotions are not connected by everything that's around us. And it definitely is, because we're energetic beings, everything. Like, it's not just the food that we eat. It's connected with the music that we listen to. It's connected to the television we watch. I don't have a television in my house since 2015. I stopped watching TV. I'm very intentional, even with the books, the music I listen to. I've always been a lyrics person, and I started realizing that me growing up, I listened to a lot of songs about heartbreaks and a lot of things that were painful and stuff like that. And I started noticing that literally all the songs that I was so addicted to, I started manifesting that into my experience. So in order for me to be able to share this and to be able to speak about it and how it's interconnected with my emotions, I had to learn how to know how the mind, the conscious, superconscious, and the subconscious actually works, and how it's interconnected. So in order for me to get through this and to be able to speak and talk about these videos, I had to sit with shame, I had to sit with guilt, I had to sit with my own apathy, with grief, with fear of what people will think about me, the desires that I actually had, or is it really what I truly deserve, sit with my own anger, and overcome the pride, and to have the courage to be able to do that. You'll be able to see them, how they're actually connected into our body, and that's how it actually works. When I also started this journey, people started talking about vibration. I'm like, what is vibration? Vibration is the thoughts that we have around us. We basically don't get to see this because this is just around us. Our emotions and our thoughts are interconnected. So you'll be able to understand. When I started to know myself and I started to noticing that it had nothing to do with who I was being programmed. That the television tell you what to vision. Program. What are you watching? Program. So be aware. That's the only thing that I want to say. Be aware of what are you watching, the music that you're listening to, and why are you maybe so afraid of do things? Just some awareness.